Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be looking at a new product that's going to be released from Atuman. And this is a brand that I've seen on Amazon. Haven't tried out any of their products, but we're going to be taking a look at this new one. I have purchased quite a few. This is just a few of the precision screwdriver sets that I have. If you guys follow the channel, you guys might have seen the reviews on these and kind of what I was looking for when I was purchasing these. All very affordable, all really good little sets. I think they did a really good job on this set. I've been playing with it the last couple days before I did a review on it, but this is a 78-in-1 design. The bits are S2 steel with a locking bit holder. The driver itself is aluminum alloy. It has a soft magnetic positioning plate and a magnetizer and demagnetizer zone. They do have a little bit of information on here as far as what bits are included in the set. And there's just a little bit more information if you'd like to pause and read that. And then it comes in this little tool case or toolbox, whatever you want to call it. Nice plastic material with a spring-loaded lid on it. Pretty nice little case, honestly. This is their new set that they're getting ready to release. And this really piqued my interest because this has a lot of what I use. So up top you have the driver, down below you have the bits, underneath of it you have the magnetic mat and your accessories. But looking at the lid of the organizer, it just kind of goes over everything included in the set as far as your bits. These are your shorter bits, but they're still, you know, decent length. Inch and a half, well, inch and 5/8. The long bits are going to be about 2 3/8 inches long. So, I mean, even the short bits are still good length. So you get a good variety of bits here. There, once again, you can just see all of the sizes. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. And then the other accessories that are included in the kit. But I like the layout here. It's still compact, it's still thin. You can easily travel with it. I will probably use this a lot, once again, for my knives, but also whether I'm working on small electronics like controllers, different things like that, tools. And having a set like this with a variety of different bits is really nice because some of the smaller sets, I like compact small sets, but sometimes they don't have everything you need. And this even has bits that I'll probably never use, but I'll be glad to have them on hand. So looking at the driver real quickly, aluminum alloy. It is on a bearing. And it does have some nice knurling up there. You have a little pass-through hole. I don't know if that's for leverage. It doesn't go over any of that as far as the detail for what that's for. It could be used for leverage. But you got knurling up on the top. Then you have kind of this 6-sided hex up front to get a little bit of grip. And then up on the top you also have some knurling and a rubber O-ring around the top there. But this is actually a locking collar here. So the bits actually do lock in. It doesn't use magnetism or anything like that. So you don't got to worry about your bits falling out or getting stuck to the screw or whatever it may be. Overall, I think they did a good job on the driver itself. It's comfortable. It's not quite as awkward as something like this. I still like this driver, but it can be very awkward. This just fits really nicely in the hand, and those flat sides are in a good spot to actually be useful. And it just kind of sits in there. Then you have all of your standard length bits, standard length for this set, not your standard length bits. Below that, stuck to the bottom of it, is the magnetic mat for disassembly. Just a light little magnetic mat. In here, I did also forget to mention, there is your magnetizer for your bits. Down below you have your longer bits, and then you have all of your accessories. So as far as the longer bits, you're going to have T5, T6, and T8, which is going to be good for a lot of knives. Phillips head 1 and a hex 1.5. Then you have your suction cup here for removing screens and things like that. Not really something that I typically use. You also have a magnifying glass. And then the rest of the items in here are little pry tools. So this is kind of like a pick that you can use to pry screens, glass, small things like that. And you do get 3 of those. And then you have 3 different plastic pry tools here. They're pretty rigid, but still a little flexible, durable. They're not just gonna snap. So there you can see they kind of got a hook on both ends. They just kind of press into place. You got one here with a bent pick and a flat wedge. And then this one, you have your wedge with a hook and a straight pick. Normally, the sets that I showed you at the beginning of the video, I didn't get with these because I most likely won't use a lot of this down here. But these small pry tools, anytime I get plastic pry tools, I always hold on to them, because constantly disassembling interior trim pieces, things like that, which I do pretty dang often, these can be fantastic. Not just for small electronics and stuff, but interior trim, trying not to damage other plastics. These can be phenomenal. So now looking at the bits and how they're organized, they are in this kind of tray, which you grab out of here by grabbing the center section, and they are all magnetized in here. So it's just a magnet that holds them in place, which does a nice job. But when you pick it up and you have bits on the backside, you just got to be careful not to, you know, stick your hand in here and knock a whole bunch of bits out of it. But on one side you have your Phillips, Torx, lots of Torx, some security bits, more Torx, some slotted. Then on the back side you have your hex, your posi drive, your Y or 3-blade, which I can honestly say I don't know if I've ever used them before. They also have triangular bits, which I can definitely say I've seen these on like controllers, remotes, small electronics, but it's not something I typically use. And then you have a couple of square bits down here and more hex. So definitely a really good variety of different bits. So your more common bits are going to be 1/4-inch bits like this, or 4mm bits like this. And then I believe some brands use 3.5mm as well. I do like the fact that it locks in, and it's not just a retention ring, a magnet, or friction. I do like that it actually locks in. So if we just grab a bit here, and you can see the opening there, the locking mechanism. So on the blades or bits themselves, you do have 2 rings in the bottom, and then you have some flat blades that stick out on the side. That's going to be for alignment. So if you just take the bit, line it up with the slots, you can simply push it in and it's locked in place. And then to release, you just simply move up and it releases the bit. It also makes it really easy if you just lift up, because sometimes you'll end up fighting the bit getting it in there perfectly. So it's just easier for me to just lift up on the collar and slide the bit in. Overall length with the short bits, you're looking at 5 3/4. With the long bits, you're looking at right around 6.5 inches. The bits down here it's not magnetic. They are press fit into place. They kind of snap in there just lightly. So like I was saying, it's a proprietary locking bit design, which I don't mind. I have enough other screwdrivers that I don't mind having one that's not a hex. I think what they could do to make this more appealing to some others, they could take the base of their bits, this bottom section, and actually make it a 4mm hex, because they do measure out at 4mm thick. So if they put a hex base on there, like your other 4mm bits, then not only could you use this in this driver and have it locked into place really securely with those blades, but now you can also take this out and toss it in any other, you know, precision bit driver that uses 4mm. But not a deal breaker for me. I actually like that design. Just the downside being you can't use it with other precision bit drivers. But I will say they did a really clean job on the bits. They're labeled nicely. Very clean finish. So once again, you can magnetize or demagnetize. So if we go ahead and magnetize, and then to demagnetize, just kind of go on the opposite side of the hole. And now it's demagnetized. At first I thought it was just a magnetizer, but just if you go further away from the magnet and run it through this side, then it'll demagnetize it. I think it's a really well put together set, but please let me know your guys' thoughts. I will have the link for this to the official website down in the description. I think they're doing early bird purchases where you can get this up to 50% off. And then once it's released, I will actually have the Amazon link down in the description for you guys as well. I'll throw a couple links to some of their other sets down there as well if you want to check those out. But that is a look at the Atuman X3. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.